Hello everyone, my name is Hulas and welcome to our video on MIT App Inventor. Whether you are a student or a hobbyist or just curious about the app development, you are in the right place. Today we are going to dive into the world of the MIT App Inventor, a powerful tool that makes creating mobile apps easy and fun. So in this video, we are going to cover about the one platform that is called MIT App Inventor. So let's see. First of all, let's see what is the MIT App Inventor. So MIT App Inventor is a free cloud-based tool and designed to help you build mobile apps for Android device. So MIT App Inventor is an open source, you can say, platform. With the help of this platform, we can create applications for Android devices. And second thing, you don't need to prior programming experience to get started. So in this MIT App Inventor or for using a MIT App Inventor, we don't need any coding skill because we are not going to use any coding skill here, or we don't need to type any code here because the MIT App Inventor based on the drag and drop things here. So it is one of the most key features you can say in this MIT App Inventor we have. In that we need to just drag and drop the things. So let's see. Let's explore the purpose of the MIT App Inventor first. So its primary goal is to make app development accessible to everyone, especially student, whether you are looking to create a simple game or whether you are looking to create animations, okay, and a useful tool or unique project. MIT App Inventor provides a user-friendly platform to bring your idea to life. So one of the key feature, as I told you, it's a drag and drop interface. So let's see. Okay, now let's start with the MIT App Inventor. But before starting, let me show you application which I have created by using this MIT App Inventor. The application is called BMI calculator. In that we can calculate the BMI. We have to give the inputs in the form of height and the weight. So let me show you. Let me share my screen, everyone. Okay. So here, as you can see in my screen, I am showing a application which I have created here. So if I type the height here in the meter, so let's see. Let's suppose I'll type here 1.67, and in the weight, I will type here 1 point, not 1 point, let's type here 67. So this is the application in which we can calculate the BMI. So here you need to give the two inputs. So height you need to type in meters and weight you need to type in kilograms. Okay. So after typing both the things, we need to click on this BMI calculator button. So if I click here, the bottom of the screen, you can see I'm getting here 24.02,381. This is the BMI, and I'm getting one line in the green color that is saying your weight is normal. So by typing height and the weight, we can calculate the BMI of any person. So this is the application which I have created in MIT App Inventor. So let's see about the MIT App Inventor now in details. In that MIT App Inventor, we are going to create one activity or one project, you can say, or a small project. So let's see. Okay, so now let's start with MIT App Inventor in detail. So first, I'm going to tell you how to open an MIT App Inventor, how to create an account on MIT App Inventor platform, and how can we use it. After introduction, we are going to create a one project. In that, we are going to create a one mobile application and we are going to test that application in real time in Android device. So first of all, let me share my screen so you can see. Okay. So now for opening a MIT App Inventor, what we need to do first, so we can open any browser. In that browser, we need to type here MIT App Inventor. Then we need to click on this first link, which is coming here, that is MIT App Inventor. So we can see the MIT App Inventor website here. So in this website, you can see there are so many options like about, for educator, news, and event. But we need to click on this orange color button, which is create apps on the top left side of the screen here. So we can open the MIT App Inventor. So first of all, it will tell you to read the terms and services. So after reading all the terms and services, we can click on this I accept the terms of services. Then it will ask you for this email ID. So after typing the email ID, you can sign in easily. So here I already have an email ID. So that's why my email ID is coming on the top right side of the screen. Now, this is a welcome window. It is showing you a welcome message. So we can click on the do not show again and we can click on the continue. Here it will show the small window that also we can click on this close option. In this video, it is telling you the see the tutorial. So you can see the tutorial here or some basic application here. You can see already is there. So you can go to the tutorial option and you can watch that. But I'm going to tell you all the things, so we don't need to go any tutorial. We can close this window. Now, first of all, let me tell you one thing. You need a email ID also. Without an email ID, you cannot sign in. So you can use any email ID. After signing, you will see this window. So this is a my project screen window. Here you can see your previous project if you have created here. So now I don't have any project, so that's why this window is coming blank. So let me give you first basic introduction to the interface. Then we'll start one project. Okay. So right now on my screen, you can see on the top left side, I have a MIT App Inventor logo. Then I have a projects option. In that I have a my project option. We are on the same screen right now. We can start a new project by clicking on start a new project option. Then import project from computer, import project from repository. If you already have a project, so you can import it here also. Then some basic options are there for deleting, for saving, etc. Then we have a connect option. We can use this connect option to test this application in real time in Android device. Then we have a build option. Build option is just for creating a APK file for that particular project which we are going to create. And then setting option and then help option. On the other hand, on the right side, I have a my project, view, trash, guide, report, and issue. The basic options are there. And we can see there's a green color line here. In this green color line, we can see the projects and some basic options which is available, like new project if we want to start a new project, new folder, more, trash, and etc. So the basic options are here. First, what we are going to do here, first, we are going to create one project. In that, I'm going to tell you the basic things or the basic introduction to the interface. Okay. Okay. So first of all, for creating a project, we need to click on this new project option, or we can go to the project option and we can click on the start a new project. Both options are same. So I will directly click here, new project. First, it will ask you the project name, toolkit, and theme. So here, you can write any name of your project. So first, we are doing first time, so I can write here welcome. Okay. Then toolkit is in the, if you open the toolkit, so we have a 4 option: beginner, intermediate, and default, and custom. So if I select the beginner, so I will get a limited option. If I select the intermediate, so I will get a more option compared to the beginner. And if I click on the default, so I will get all the options. Let me show you one. Let's suppose if I select the beginner here, then I have to select the theme also. Theme, you can select any according to you. So I'm just selecting the dark. So let's click on OK. Now wait for a second. It will open a new screen. Now you can see all the things are coming here. So let me give you the basic introduction to this screen. Then I will tell you the further things. Okay. So let's start from the left side. So in the left side, you can see here I have my project name. So this is the project name I'm getting here. So whenever you will type a project name, you will always get here. Then below the project name, you can see I have a palette option. This is the palette option. In this palette option, I can see the components here. But here you can see I have a categories here, extension category, user interface category, layout category, media category, drawing and animation, and sensor. So I have a palette option in that I can find the components category here. So I have a limited option. Just note this. I'm seeing right now a limited option here. Okay. Now, if I click on any particular category, so I can see the components over here also. These are the components: button, checkbox, image, label, slide. Okay, if you go to the layout category, so we have a one component. If you click on the media category, so we have a one component. Then in the middle screen, I have a mobile screen. But before going to the further, just let me tell you one thing. If you remember, while creating the project, I have selected the beginner option. So you can see I am getting the limited option on the left side of my screen in the palette option. So now let me change that option. Let me change it to intermediate. So for that, what I can do, I can go to this my project option and I can create a one more project again. So let me delete this one. It's totally up to you. If you want to delete the previous one, so you can delete previous one, or if you want to keep that previous one, so you can keep it. For now, I'm just keeping the previous one, so I can show you the difference between beginner option and intermediate and default option. So now let me create a one more project. I will give a project name. Let's say, for example, I will write here ABC. That's the random name. You can write here anything. In the toolkit, I will select here intermediate option this time. Theme, you can select any. This time I can select the black and black title text. Let me click on OK. Then wait for a second. It will open a new screen. Now you can see on the left side of my screen, I'm getting a more options now in the palette option. You can see user interface, layout, media, drawing, animation, maps, social storage. This social storage and maps was not there in the previous project. Let me show you. So if I click on this maps option, so I'm getting three options. If I click on, let me delete the line so you all can see properly now. Yeah, now you can see. So if I click on the maps option, so you can see two options are coming, map and marker. If I click on social, so I'm getting two options. In storage also, I'm getting one option. Let me open a previous project, which is welcome. So here you can see I don't have a social option. I don't have a storage option. I don't have a map option here. Okay. So this is the difference if you select the beginner, intermediate, or default. When you select the default one, so you will get all the options. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete all the project. Okay. I'm going to create a new one. In that, I will select a default option. So let me type the project name again. Same name I'm typing, welcome. And then I will click here toolkit option and I will select the default. Device theme, I will select dark or any you can select and I will click on OK. But it is saying the welcome already exists in your trash. You cannot create another project with the same name. Okay. So it means if you delete your project here, so your project will go into the trash and you cannot use the same name. Either you have to change the name or you have to delete it from trash. So let's see, can we delete that project from the trash also? So I will click on the view trash and I will select here both and I will click on this delete forever option, which is coming on the left side here, this one. So let me click it here. Now my trash is empty. So now I can create my project with the same name, welcome. Okay, let me remove the lines. Let me go back to the project and my start a new project. I will type here name, welcome, again same. Toolkit, I will select default. Theme, I will select dark and I will click on OK. Now wait for a second, it will open a new screen. Now if you notice the left side screen, now I'm getting so many categories here, okay? Or so many components in one category also. So for example, right now you are seeing the first category, user interface. In that I have button, checkbox, image, label, so many components are there. If I scroll down, you can see other categories are also coming, layout, media, drawing, animation, maps, data science, sensor, and storage, connectivity, Lego, experimental, extension. So these are the category I'm getting right now. Okay. So this particular left side option is called palette option. You can see it's written over here. Then in your middle screen, you can see one phone screen is coming. Okay. So this is the screen, just look like a mobile phone or Android device, you can see. What we are going to do, we are going to design the application in this mobile screen. Then on the right side of the mobile screen, I have a component list. Whatever component you will add in your screen here, that component will appear here also. Okay. So first of all, let me tell you one thing. Whenever you want to create a application, mobile applications, so we need to follow the two steps. One, we need to design the application, and another one, we need to do the coding part. Designing part is called front end, and that coding part is called back end. So first, we need to design the application here. Then we will go to the backend part and we will use the block-based coding. Drag and drop we are going to use. At the introduction time, I told you we don't need to use any code here, or we don't need to type any code here. We will just drag and drop. We will do just drag and drop. Okay. So let's see. First thing is, let's take one component and let me tell you what you can do with that component. Okay. So first, let me go to the user interface category, which is the first category. In that, I will take a button and I will add the button here. Okay. Now, next you can see I have added the button on my mobile screen, and the button is coming on the mobile screen also, as well as in the component screen also. If I mark, so this is your mobile screen, and this area particular, that red color box is the component list. Here, whenever whatever component you will add in your mobile screen, that same component will appear in this area also. Okay. Next thing is, suppose I want to change the button size, I want to change the button text, I want to change the button color. So how can I do? So the thing is, whenever you will add any component in this mobile screen, so you can see the property of that component also. So if you see the right side of my screen, so that's a property name. I'm highlighting with the red color marker. So you can see this is the property. And right now I am seeing the button first property. That means I have added a one component that is button first. And now I'm seeing the property. For a minute, let's suppose if I have another component, let me take one more component that is a label. Okay. So now you can see in the component list, I'm getting two component, button first and label first. Okay. And if I click on the label first, so you can see I'm getting the label first property. Okay. And if I click on the button first, so I'm getting the button first property. You can see the name is changing when you click on the component. Okay. So it means you can see the property of all the component. You just need to select that particular component from the component list. Okay. Now let me remove the mark line and I'll show the further things. Okay. Now suppose I want to change the button size, button position, button color. So how can I do? So now let's see the property in detail. So in the property, if you see the first option is coming background color and the default color is selected. If you click here, so you can select any color. So you can see the color is changing in the button. Just see the mobile screen. I'm changing the color. So color is also changing in the mobile. So let's select the red color. Okay. Next option you can see font bold, font italic. So suppose if you want to change the button name, okay, so you can change that also. So whatever name you will write for your button, so for that text, you can change the style by clicking these two check boxes. So already you can see in the button one text is coming, that is text for button first. If I select the font bold and font italic, so you can see text styling is changing. Second, we have a font size. So you can change the size also. You just need to type the size also. And second thing, each and every option, you can see there is a question mark is coming. Okay, there is a question mark. Let me mark it for you so you can see. I'm talking about this question mark. In front of each and every option, we have a question mark. Suppose if we do not know what is the use of this particular option. So what we can do, we can click on this question mark and we can read the detail of this particular option, description in short form. So if I click on the question mark on the font bold, so it is saying if set button text is displayed in bold. So it means this is for changing text into the bold, whatever you will write on the button. Next, we have a font typeface that also you can change it. Okay, it's a font style. So according to you, you can type here anything. Second, we have a height and width option for the button. So now you can see if I click on the height, already there is the automatic is there in the width also. So if I click on this automatic, so I'm getting four options: automatic, fill parent, pixel, and percentage. If I select the fill parent option, it means it will take the entire screen. Okay. If you select the height fill parent, so your button height will change and it will take to the entire screen. That is the meaning of fill parent. If you see the mobile screen, so I have two components. One is button, one is label. So you can see the button is taking the height of the entire screen, but label it is still there. So suppose if you are adding a two or three more components below the button, so it won't take the entire screen. It will take that particular screen till the button. Okay. Next, if you change the width also, if you change width automatic to the fill parent, so it will do the same thing. For example, if I change width fill parent, so it will take the entire width of your screen. Okay, so that's how you can change the component height and width. You can do this height and width with each and every component almost. Okay. Next one is you have a pixel option. You can type your pixel, like for example, if I type here 50, so you can see your button height is changing according to the pixel wise. Same thing you can do with your percentage also. I mean, in the percentage also, you can type here value. Let me type here 80. So right now it will take a 80%. So if I click on OK, so you can see it is taking the height of 80% of the screen. So let me change the height and width, and I will change it according to the percentage width. Let me write here, let's say 60 if I write. Okay. And 60, it is taking this much. So let me write here 30. Okay. Width, I will keep it as a fill parent because I want to set the button and I want to take the entire screen as a width. Next one is image option. Let's suppose if you have an image in your system, like any image. So if you want to add the image in your button, so you can do that also. For example, let me add an image. Let me see. Or we can do one thing. We can go to the Google and we can download one image. Let's say welcome image. Okay. Oh, my bad. So here, I can take any image or I can click on this images option. So let's say I will take this welcome, the fourth image. Okay, I will save it. I will save it on the desktop and I will change the image name. I will write welcome and I will click on the save option. Okay, now I will come back to the MIT App Inventor. So here we have an image option. So I will click on the none option. I will click on this upload file option, which is coming here. And I will click on this choose file option and I will go to my location desktop and I will try to find that welcome image, which is here. And I will click on open and OK. Now you can see that image has changed now. Okay, that I mean to say the image is appearing in the button. That color has gone now. So when you upload the image, so you cannot see the color. Okay, even if I try to change the color, so see what will happen. I'm trying to change the color, but that color is not coming. But because image is there. So either you can select the color, background color of the button, or you can select the image also. Okay. Now you can see in the image, welcome is already there, but there's the text. The text is coming in the white color, so that's why you are not able to see. Let me change the text color for you. Let me change it to the green, not green. Let me change it to the red one. Okay. Now just see, if you focus on the mobile screen, so welcome is written, but there's a red color text also is there. Let me remove the image for a minute so I can show you the other things also. For removing the image, what I can do, I can remove this button, okay, or I can delete the button from the screen. How can I delete the button? Let me show you. So in the component list, okay, let me mark it for you again. So this is your component list. In this component list, at the bottom side, we can see we have a two options, rename and the delete option. So if I click on the delete option, so I can delete the button. So let me show you again. See, if I click on the delete option, so it will ask you to delete the component. So if you click on the delete, so that image will also go and you can delete that component also. You can take it again. You can add the button again. So I have added the button again. Let me change the size, height and width and let me fill the color. So height, I'll change it 30%. Width, I will take it fill parent. Okay. My point is, see, you can see one text is coming on the button. You can see white color text, or let me change the color for it. Red color text is coming. Now, the point is, how can you change this text also? So let me show you. First of all, after the image, you can see there is a one more option. There is a called shape option. So if you want to make the button rounded, if you want to change the rectangle, if you want to make the button oval, okay, like this, you can see on the screen, button shape is changing. So that's how you can change. Okay. And for the text also, what you can do, after that, we have a text option. So it is already there, the text that is written, text for button first. So you can change it also. I can write here, welcome. And if you click on any blank area or if you press enter, so that text will appear on your button. The text size is very small, so I will change it from this font size option. Let me make it 20. Let's see. Okay. Let me make it 22. Okay. And if I change it to 26, okay, now it's coming properly and we can see also in mobile screen. Okay. So that's how you can change the text also. Then we have a text color option. You can change the text color. You can make it green, you can change it, or you can use the custom also. It's totally up to you. I can select a red or any color. Okay, that color will appear. So already red is there in the list, so I will select the red. So that's how you can change the button text, button color, button shape. So thing, all the things are available in the property of. Okay, fine. So first thing we have done, we have taken the button, we have changed the button size, we have changed the button shape, we have changed the button color, button text color, and everything. Image, if you want to upload the image again, so you can upload the image again. No issue. The next, okay. Next is about this label component. So we can see in the component list, we already have a label. So let's create one application by using these two components. Okay. So what application we are going to create? Let's create is, suppose if you click on this welcome button, so on the label or on your mobile screen, you will get a message, one welcome warm message. Hello, welcome to the MIT app environment. Okay. So how can we do this? So let's see. So already I have a label one here. So what I will do here, first of all, let me change the background color and everything. Let me make it green. I will change the font style and everything. I will change the font size also. I will select here 26. Then font type, this is the font styling, you can change it. Then height and width also, I will make it fill parent. Okay. And here I will text alignment also. Okay. In this property option, okay, label property option, we have a text alignment. So I will select center. And what will happen if you select the center? So whatever text will you will write, that will appear at the center of this label. Okay. Next, text color also you can change. You can select red, you can select orange, or you can select dark gray. Let me take the dark gray. Okay. So the application which we are creating, in that what we want to do, we want to create a one application. If we press the button, so we will get a message on the label welcome. So how can we do that? That we are going to do this. So I will write here, hello, welcome to MIT App Inventor. Okay. Now, if I press enter or anywhere, so you can see it is saying, hello, welcome to MIT App Inventor. You can write here anything. You just need to see the text option in the property of the label and you can type here anything. Now, the point is, you can see both the things are coming on your mobile screen. Welcome button and one label. But we want to create a one application. If we press the button, only then we can see this label message. So that part we will do in the coding. Starting point, I told you one thing. Whenever you want to create an application, so we needed two things, designing part and backend part. So designing part we have done. In that we have added one button and one label. Now we'll do the backend part, which is the coding part. So for going to the coding part, we have options on the right side of the screen, and you can see two options are there, designer and blocks. If you click on the blocks option, so you can go to the coding part, or if you click on the designer, so you can see the designing part. Right now we are on the designing screen, so that's why the designer option is unavailable. If you click on the blocks option, so we can see the block screen also. This is the block screen. Now we are going to create a backend part here, or in simple words, we can say we are going to create a coding. Let me remind you again, we are not going to type any code here. We are going to use block-based coding, or we are going to do drag and drop. If you observe in the designing part, I'm just dragging the component from the category and I'm dropping the screen. That's why the main key feature of this MIT App Inventor is called drag and drop. Okay. Now let's see the backend part. Now in this coding part, what we are going to do, our objective is to create one application in that if we press a button, so we can get a message on the label, hello, welcome to MIT App Inventor. So we'll do the coding for this particular object purpose. So let's see. So on the left side, first of all, let me give you the basic introduction to the interface. So here on the left side, you can see this is the blocks option. And here you can see we have a category, control, logic, math, text, list, dictionary, colors, variable, procedure, and screen first, button first, and label. So button first and the labels are the component which we have added. So whatever component we will add, so that category also we can see here. For example, let me remove all the things and let me go back to the designing part. If I add one more component, let's say if I add one sensor or accelerometer sensor in the mobile screen. So the point is whatever component we will add here, that component category also we can see in the blocks here. Okay. Now, one more thing is there. We can see the two components are there, button first and the label first. If we want, we can change the name also of the button first and label first. So how can we change the name in the coding screen? So if you remember, I told you at the introduction time, this is the component area, component list area where we can see all the component, whatever we will add here. And here we have a two options, delete and rename. If we click on the rename option, so we can change the name in the blocks area. For example, let me show you one thing. I'm going to click on the button first, rename, and I'm going to rename this button like an BTN. BTN is the short form for the button. BTN click. Okay. You can write here anything, whatever you want. Same way, I'm going to change the label first name also. So for the label, I can write here LBL. LBL is the short form of the label. So I can write here LBL or whatever you want. You can write here anything. LBL message. Okay. Now I have a two names here, BTN click and LBL message. Let's see whether these two names which I just changed, it is reflecting or not in the blocks area. Yes, both names are reflecting here, BTN click and LBL message. Now I'm going to click on this BTN click, and here if I see, so I'm getting the blocks here. So this is the block. So I just need to take this block, or I can say I just need to drag this block in the main screen. This is the main screen, okay, where we can see the blocks here. Here we have a few options. For example, if you see this bottom right side, I have a dot option. I have a plus minus for zoom in and zoom out. What dot option will do? It will do the, or it can get you the center point. For example, if I click on this dot, so you can see now we are on the center of the screen. Okay, so just this dot option is just for making a screen or just for moving a screen at a center, coding screen. And the bottom side, we have a delete option. So if you want to delete the block, so you can do one thing. You can drag this block to the this cycle bin icon or dustbin icon is there and drop it over there. So that lid will open and then you can release your button. Or another way is to take the block. So you can right click on that block and you can see so many options are there for delete, for duplicate, for collapse, for disable. So I can select here simply delete the block and I can delete. So that's how I can delete all. Next part is, let's take a one block from the button and I will take the first block and it is saying when btn dot click. So btn click is the button name and dot click is the event. So we have a different events block here. Dot got focus, dot long click, dot lost focus, dot touchdown, dot touch up. So dot click means when you click on the button, so something will happen. What will happen? That you need to decide. Same way, if you take this one, dot long click, it means that when you press your button for a long time, then something will happen. So we can take the different blocks according to the event types. But for this activity, we just need a one block. When you click on the button, so something will happen. Now what will happen, that we are going to decide here. So for that, what we will do, we will go to this label category and we will take a one set block. Okay, let's take this one and I will add here. Okay, right now you can see this block is not added properly. And if you see the bottom left side, I have a two options here. Show warning. So yellow color is the warning and red color is the error. When you are getting a 1 or any number in the red color cross, that means there is an error. And when you are getting 1 or any number in yellow color sign, I mean this sign, so that's a warning. So you can do one thing, you can click on this show warning and you can see your errors. For example, if I click on this show warning, so if the warning is there, it will show you. If the warning is not there, so it won't show you. Okay. Now I have added the block here. Still, the red color cross is there. It means there is a issue here. Okay. What is the issue? If you see this set block properly, let me zoom my screen so you all can see. So in this set block, you can see it is saying the LBL massive dot background color 2. So we need to add something over here. I mean on this particular part, only then this red color cross will disappear. So let's see. So first of all, in this set block, you can see LBL message is there and background color is there. But what we want, when we press the button, we don't want to change the background color of the label. We want to get the message that hello, welcome to MIT App Inventor, something like that. So we can click on this background color or we can select your text. There are other options also. According to the requirement, we can select any. Right now, we just need a text. Okay. Now we need to type the text also, same text. Okay. So what I can do here, I can take this text here. I can go to the text category and I can take this double quote block. And here I can write something like, hello, welcome to MIT App Inventor. Okay. Now you can see there is no red color cross, there is no yellow color sign. Okay. Or it's a string variable because double quotes are there. So you can write anything. Hello, welcome to MIT App Inventor or hello, welcome also. For example, let me write simply Just to show you, I will write here, uh, hello, welcome in capital letters. You can write here capital, small, both will work. Okay, now the coding part is also done. So I have created a code for the application. In that, if I click on the button, so on the label, the text will set to hello, welcome. If I go back to the designing part, you can see here on the label already there is the text that is saying hello, welcome to MIT App Inventor. So let's see the output of this application. For the output of this application, what we need to do, we have to go to the connect option. If you want to test the application, there is a two options, connect option and build option. So if you click on this connect option, so you will get options here like AI companion, emulator, USB. So you have a three ways to run this application in your mobile phone, or if you want to permanently store this application in your mobile phone, so in that case, you can click on this build option and you can click on this Android app. What it will do, it will convert this application into the APK file. Then after downloading the APK file, you have to install that APK file in your mobile system and you can permanently store that application. But right now we just want to test whether this application is working or not. So first thing what I need to do, I need to download one application from the Play Store that is called MIT AI2 Companion. It's a free app, so we can download from the Play Store. After downloading, we will get an option to scan the QR code, or we will get an option to type the code also. So same QR code and code we can get it from AI Companion. Let me show you. Let me connect my mobile screen, then I will show. Okay. Now I have connected my mobile also. So let me click on this AI Companion option, and then we will get a QR code. I just need to scan this QR code through my mobile application. So let me share my mobile screen also. Okay, I'm sharing my mobile screen. After opening that app, we can see we will get an option connect with code QR, scan QR code. So what way we have to do, we just need to click on the scan QR code and we need to scan the QR code here, and then wait for some time. This application will upload automatically in the mobile phone. So we can see we are getting the same application and everything is same. Now I'm just going to click on the button. So see what will happen in the label. So you can see previously it was showing hello, welcome to MIT App Inventor. Now when I press the button, so it is saying hello, welcome. So that's how this application is working, and that's how you can create an application in this MIT App Inventor. Okay, so this is the basic application which we have seen how to create a application and all the things. So first, let me recall all the points. First, we need a account to create here in this MIT App Inventor. After creating an account, we can make applications here. For making an application, we need two things. We need to design the application first, then we can do the coding part. So for designing, we have a components here on the left side in the palette category, and we have a category wise also user interface, layout, media, maps, chart, science, etc. Then in the middle screen, we have a mobile screen. In this mobile screen, we can change the size also, depends on the tablet size, monitor size according to that. But same application we are going to get in our mobile phone. So we don't need to change the size of the mobile screen over here. Second, we have a component list area. Here we can see the components, whatever component we will add, that will appear here. You can change the name for your coding screen, for your mobile screen also. We have to see the property option. In the property option, we can change the button size, shape, if we are seeing the button property, if we are seeing the label property. So property option will change according to the label. If you are taking a different component, so that property option will change according to that component. In that, we can change the name, color, size, text color, font style, etc. We can add an image also. And if we click on the block option, so we can go to the block area where we can type here, or we can make a code for that particular application. So that is about the MIT App Inventor. Thank you so much.